15 black child actors who ruined their careers with plastic surgery. They were celebrated as symbols of beauty, confidence, and success. But behind the flawless photographs were painful decisions few fans fully understood. Some changed their bodies to survive Hollywood's impossible standards. Others suffered dangerous complications, reversed years of cosmetic work, or discovered that surgery could never heal the insecurity hidden beneath the surface. From Tyra Banks and Lil Kim to K. Michelle, Cardi B, and Angela White, these transformations reveal a far more complicated truth than any before and after picture. Stay with us, because several confessions may completely change how you see these stars. Before we begin, subscribe to Golden Black Legends, turn on notifications, and tell us in the comments, does Hollywood pressure black women to change their natural appearance? Tyra Banks. Tyra Banks built one of the most remarkable careers in entertainment, rising from a teenage model rejected by several agencies to becoming one of the world's most recognizable supermodels. Born in Inglewood, California in 1973, she entered the fashion industry at just 15 years old. Although her striking features would later grace the covers of Sports Illustrated, Vogue, and countless international magazines, Tyra's early journey was far from glamorous. She often spoke about feeling different and facing criticism over her appearance before finally breaking through in Paris, where she famously booked 25 runway shows during her first fashion week. That extraordinary achievement launched a career that made her the first black woman to appear solo on the covers of the Sports Illustrated swimsuit issue and GQ. Yet behind the dazzling success, Tyra also experienced the relentless pressure to meet impossible beauty standards in an industry where every feature of a woman's face could become the subject of scrutiny. For years, rumors surrounded whether Tyra had undergone cosmetic surgery. In 2018, she addressed the speculation directly in her memoir, Perfect is Boring, revealing that she had a nose job early in her modeling career. Rather than denying it, she explained that she had bones in her nose that affected her breathing, and admitted she also wanted a more refined appearance. Importantly, Tyra never portrayed the procedure as something to be ashamed of, nor did she encourage people to copy her choices. Instead, she argued that women should have the freedom to make personal decisions about their own bodies without fear of judgment. Her honesty sparked widespread discussion because many celebrities continued denying procedures despite obvious speculation. As her career evolved, Tyra successfully reinvented herself as the creator and longtime host of America's Next Top Model, introducing millions of viewers to the realities of the fashion industry while encouraging contestants to embrace confidence beyond physical appearance. She later expanded into business, television production, writing, and entrepreneurship, proving that beauty alone was never the source of her success. Looking back today, Tyra Banks' story is not about chasing perfection, but about navigating an industry that often demanded it. Her openness regarding cosmetic surgery reminds audiences that behind every glamorous photograph stands a human being facing insecurities, difficult decisions, and constant public judgment. More importantly, her lasting legacy demonstrates that confidence, intelligence, and resilience will always outshine any cosmetic procedure. Countess Vaughn. Countess Vaughn captured America's heart while she was still a child, displaying extraordinary talent as both an actress and singer long before reaching adulthood. Born in Idabel, Oklahoma in 1978, she first gained national attention after winning the Junior Vocalist Championship on Star Search. That early success opened the door to television, where audiences embraced her unforgettable performances on 227 Moesha, and later The Parkers. As Kim Parker, Countess became one of the most beloved comedic characters of the late 1990s and early 2000s, known for her infectious humor, memorable catchphrases, and remarkable chemistry with Monique. Yet while millions laughed at her performances, few realized she was privately struggling with intense insecurities about her appearance. Like many young actresses working in Hollywood, she faced relentless criticism about her weight and image pressures that gradually affected both her confidence and personal well-being. Unlike many celebrity rumors, Countess has openly discussed several cosmetic procedures and beauty-related experiences. She admitted undergoing liposuction in hopes of improving her appearance and confidence, later revealing that the experience did not bring the happiness she expected. She has also spoken candidly about suffering severe scalp damage after years of wearing tightly attached lace front wigs and using powerful adhesives. During an emotional appearance on The Doctor's, Countess showed the painful hair loss and skin irritation she experienced, hoping her story would warn others about the hidden risks of certain beauty practices. Rather than pretending everything was perfect, she chose honesty, acknowledging that external changes could never fully heal internal insecurities. Over the years, Countess Vaughn gradually shifted her focus from trying to satisfy Hollywood's expectations to prioritizing her physical and emotional health. She has repeatedly encouraged women to love themselves while making informed decisions about cosmetic procedures instead of chasing unrealistic beauty ideals. Although she experienced career ups and downs, her unforgettable performances continue entertaining new generations through reruns and streaming platforms. Today, Countess' journey serves as a powerful reminder that the greatest struggles often happen far away from television cameras. Her story is not about vanity, but about the emotional cost of living under constant public scrutiny. Through courage and honesty, she transformed deeply personal hardships into lessons that continue encouraging others to value self-acceptance over impossible standards of perfection. Lil Kim. Few artists have transformed hip-hop as dramatically as Lil Kim. Born Kimberly Denise Jones in Brooklyn, New York in 1974. She overcame a turbulent childhood marked by family conflict and instability before finding her voice through music. Under the mentorship of the notorious B.I.G., she became a member of Junior Mafia before launching a solo career that forever changed the image of women in rap. Albums such as Hardcore, The Notorious K.I.M. and La Bella Mafia established her as one of hip-hop's boldest pioneers. Her fearless lyrics, extravagant fashion, and unapologetic confidence inspired countless female artists who followed. Yet behind the glamorous image stood a woman quietly battling deep insecurities rooted in years of emotional criticism about her appearance. Lil Kim has spoken publicly about enduring emotionally abusive relationships and repeatedly being told she was not attractive enough, experiences that left lasting scars long before fame arrived. Over the years, her changing appearance became the focus of endless public discussion. While media outlets often speculated about numerous cosmetic procedures, Lil Kim has confirmed undergoing reconstructive nasal surgery after suffering injuries from domestic violence. She has also openly acknowledged that years of criticism over her complexion and facial features deeply affected her self-image. Rather than reducing her story to plastic surgery gossip, it is more accurate to understand her appearance as part of a much larger emotional journey shaped by trauma, celebrity pressure, and relentless public scrutiny. Every new photograph became headline news, often overshadowing the music that made her a legend in the first place. Despite constant criticism, Lil Kim never stopped creating. She continued recording music, performing internationally, and influencing an entire generation of female rappers, including many of today's biggest stars. Her impact on fashion, confidence, and women's empowerment within hip-hop remains undeniable. Looking back, her story is less about cosmetic procedures than about the emotional consequences of living under impossible beauty standards. Lil Kim's journey reminds audiences that even the strongest public personalities can carry invisible wounds. Her remarkable resilience demonstrates that while fame may magnify insecurities, it can never erase genuine talent or diminish the lasting legacy of an artist who permanently changed the culture of hip-hop. Kelly Rowland. Kelly Rowland has spent more than 3 decades proving that elegance, talent, and resilience can coexist even under extraordinary public pressure. Born in Atlanta, Georgia in 1981 and raised in Houston, Texas, she achieved worldwide fame as one-third of Destiny's Child, one of the best-selling girl groups in music history with more than 60 million records sold worldwide. Alongside Beyoncé and Michelle Williams, Rowland helped redefine modern R&B through hits, including Say My Name, Survivor, Bootylicious, and Independent Women. Yet while audiences admired the group's extraordinary success, Kelly privately struggled with body confidence during her younger years. She later admitted that she spent nearly a decade debating whether cosmetic surgery was the right decision, carefully weighing personal desires against outside expectations before making a choice she believed was right for herself. Unlike many celebrities who avoid discussing cosmetic procedures, Kelly has spoken honestly about her decision to undergo breast augmentation at the age of 28. She explained that the choice was not made impulsively but came after years of careful thought. According to Rowland, she wanted to feel more comfortable in her own body rather than satisfy anyone else's expectations. She has repeatedly emphasized that cosmetic surgery should remain a deeply personal decision and should never be performed solely because of social pressure or criticism. Her openness helped normalize conversations about body autonomy while encouraging women to make informed choices instead of chasing unrealistic beauty ideals promoted by the entertainment industry. Beyond music, Kelly successfully expanded into acting, television, fashion, and philanthropy while building a respected solo career highlighted by international hits such as Dilemma with Nelly and Motivation. She also became a devoted mother and advocate for women's health, confidence, and emotional well-being. Looking back today, Kelly Rowland's story is not one of regret but of thoughtful self-determination. Rather than allowing cosmetic surgery to define her legacy, she continued demonstrating that lasting success comes from talent, discipline, and authenticity. Her journey reminds audiences that confidence is not measured by appearance alone, but by the courage to make personal decisions without surrendering to public judgment or impossible standards of perfection. Vivica A. Fox. Vivica A. Fox became one of Hollywood's brightest stars through determination, versatility, and undeniable screen presence. Born in South Bend, Indiana in 1964 and raised in Indianapolis, she began her career with daytime television before gradually earning roles that showcased both dramatic depth and natural charisma. Her breakthrough arrived in the mid-1990s through blockbuster films including Independence Day, Set It Off, and Soul Food, establishing her as one of the most recognizable black actresses of her generation. Throughout those years, Fox projected confidence and glamour, becoming a red carpet favorite admired for both her acting ability and timeless beauty. Yet like many actresses working in an industry obsessed with youth, she also experienced constant public scrutiny over every visible sign of aging. Unlike many celebrities who avoid the subject, Vivica has openly acknowledged trying cosmetic treatments such as Botox and dermal fillers. She has explained that some procedures produced results she liked while others taught valuable lessons about moderation, rather than pretending perfection was effortless. Fox has encouraged women to approach cosmetic enhancements, carefully emphasizing the importance of choosing qualified professionals and maintaining realistic expectations. Over the years, media attention frequently focused more on changes in her appearance than on her decades of acting achievements, illustrating how female performers often face harsher criticism than their male counterparts. Despite relentless commentary, she continued working steadily across film, television, producing, and hosting, refusing to let public opinion determine her career. Today, Vivica A. Fox remains one of the entertainment industry's most enduring figures with well over 100 film and television credits to her name. She has expanded beyond acting into business, mentorship, and charitable work while continuing to embrace aging with honesty and humor. Looking back, her story is not about chasing eternal youth, but about navigating the realities of Hollywood while remaining true to herself. Viveka's willingness to discuss cosmetic procedures openly has encouraged more balanced conversations about beauty confidence and personal choice. Her remarkable career proves that genuine star power is built not on flawless skin, but on talent, resilience, professionalism, and the ability to keep evolving through every stage of life. Raven Simone. Raven Simone grew up before the eyes of millions, becoming one of America's most beloved child stars, while carrying pressures few adults could imagine. Born in Atlanta, Georgia, in 1985, she began modeling as a toddler before earning national recognition on The Cosby Show. Her career expanded through successful projects including Hangin' with Mr. Cooper, Dr. Dolittle, Xenon, Girl of the 21st Century, and most famously Disney Channel's That's So Raven. Her remarkable comedic timing, singing ability, and natural charisma made her one of the defining entertainers of an entire generation. Yet behind the laughter and success, Raven later revealed that she had quietly struggled with harsh criticism about her body from an extremely young age. Instead of being viewed simply as a talented performer, she often felt judged by unrealistic expectations regarding her appearance. In recent years, Raven courageously shared details about cosmetic procedures she underwent before turning 18. She revealed that she had breast reduction surgery twice and liposuction while still a teenager after receiving damaging comments about her body from adults within the entertainment industry. During one procedure, she experienced serious complications, including a seizure after anesthesia, an event that left a lasting emotional impact. Rather than presenting these experiences as glamorous, Raven described them as painful decisions influenced by the pressures surrounding child stardom and Hollywood beauty standards. By speaking openly, she encouraged broader conversations about protecting young performers from harmful expectations and allowing children to develop without being criticized for their appearance. As an adult, Raven Simone has embraced authenticity over perfection. She successfully returned to television through Raven's Home, became an outspoken advocate for self-acceptance, and frequently discusses mental health, confidence, and personal growth. Looking back today, her story is not defined by surgery, but by resilience. She transformed deeply personal struggles into opportunities to educate others about the emotional cost of unrealistic beauty standards. Raven's remarkable journey reminds audiences that true confidence cannot be created in an operating room. Instead, it grows through self-acceptance, healing, and the courage to tell the truth even when that truth reveals painful chapters hidden behind years of public smiles. K. Michelle. K. Michelle has never been afraid to tell the truth, even when that truth exposed some of the most painful chapters of her life. Born Kimberly, Michelle paid in Memphis, Tennessee in 1982. She dreamed of becoming an R&B star from an early age. After studying music at Florida A&M University, she signed her first record deal and gradually built a loyal fan base through powerful vocals, emotional songwriting, and fearless honesty. Her breakthrough came with albums such as Rebellious Soul, Anybody Wanna Buy a Heart, and More Issues Than Vogue, while television appearances on Love and Hip Hop Atlanta introduced millions to her outspoken personality. Yet behind the fame, K. Michelle struggled with intense pressure to maintain a certain image in an entertainment industry where physical appearance often received as much attention as talent. One of the most significant chapters of her life involved cosmetic body enhancement. Years ago, she received illegal silicone injections in her buttocks, believing the procedure would help her career and satisfy industry beauty standards. Instead, the injections caused years of severe pain, dangerous health complications, and multiple reconstructive surgeries. K. Michelle later spoke openly about the physical suffering she endured, explaining that the silicone had migrated throughout her body and threatened her overall health. She repeatedly urged young women not to repeat her mistake, emphasizing that chasing unrealistic beauty ideals nearly cost her both her career and her life. Her honesty transformed a deeply personal tragedy into a powerful public warning about the dangers of unlicensed cosmetic procedures. Rather than allowing those experiences to define her, K. Michelle rebuilt both her health and her confidence. She continued recording music, touring, acting, and expanding her career into country music, proving that resilience could overcome even the most difficult setbacks. Looking back today, her story is far more than a discussion about cosmetic surgery. It is a lesson about self-worth, informed decision-making, and refusing to let society dictate personal value. Michelle's willingness to speak candidly about her mistakes has inspired countless women to prioritize health over appearance. Her journey reminds audiences that true beauty is never measured by artificial perfection, but by the strength to confront painful experiences honestly and emerge wiser than before. Cardi B has built one of the most remarkable success stories in modern music, rising from social media personality to Grammy-winning global superstar in just a few years. Born Belcalis, Marlenis Almanzar in New York City in 1992, she grew up in the Bronx and worked various jobs before finding fame through her outspoken personality and determination. Her breakthrough single Bodak Yellow made history in 2017, reaching #1 on the Billboard Hot 100 and establishing her as one of hip-hop's most influential female artists. Unlike many celebrities who carefully protect every detail of their image, Cardi has consistently spoken with unusual honesty about her personal life, including motherhood, finances, relationships, and cosmetic procedures. That openness has helped millions of fans relate to her despite her enormous success. Cardi has publicly confirmed undergoing several cosmetic procedures, including breast augmentation, liposuction, and buttock enhancement. She has also openly discussed the consequences of making some of those decisions too quickly. In 2019, she revealed that she ignored medical advice by returning to work shortly after cosmetic surgery, resulting in significant swelling and forcing her to postpone concerts while recovering. Rather than pretending everything went perfectly, she admitted that she had underestimated the physical demands of healing. More recently, Cardi has encouraged women to research surgeons, carefully avoid rushing procedures, and prioritize long-term health instead of chasing unrealistic beauty trends. Her willingness to acknowledge both satisfaction and regret has made her voice especially influential in conversations surrounding cosmetic surgery. Despite constant public attention focused on her appearance, Cardi B has continued breaking records in music, fashion, business, and entertainment. She has earned Grammy Awards, multi-platinum albums, and global recognition while remaining unapologetically herself. Looking back, her story is not about achieving perfection, but about learning from personal decisions under the spotlight of worldwide fame. Cardi's honesty demonstrates that cosmetic procedures involve real medical risks and should never be viewed as simple beauty shortcuts. More importantly, her remarkable journey reminds audiences that confidence ultimately comes from authenticity, hard work, and self-belief, not from changing one's appearance to satisfy the expectations of others. Nina Leakes transformed herself from a determined young woman in Atlanta into one of reality television's most recognizable personalities. Born Lynethia Monique Johnson in Queens, New York in 1967, she experienced financial hardship during childhood before eventually finding success through modeling, acting, and television. Her breakthrough arrived in 2008 as one of the original stars of The Real Housewives of Atlanta, where her outspoken humor, memorable one-liners, and larger-than-life personality quickly made her the series' breakout star. As her fame expanded, so did public fascination with her appearance. Every hairstyle, fashion choice, and facial change became the subject of endless online discussion, placing her under constant scrutiny in an industry where aging women often face relentless criticism. Unlike many public figures who deny cosmetic enhancements, Nene has openly acknowledged undergoing several procedures. She confirmed having rhinoplasty early in her career and later revealed that she chose a second nose surgery to improve breathing after cartilage issues developed. She has also spoken publicly about breast surgery and other aesthetic treatments, consistently explaining that her decisions were personal rather than attempts to satisfy internet criticism. By addressing these topics directly, Nina encouraged more realistic conversations about cosmetic procedures, reminding audiences that celebrities face the same insecurities and health considerations as everyone else. Her honesty helped reduce some of the stigma surrounding elective surgery while emphasizing the importance of making informed medical decisions. Beyond reality television, Nina successfully expanded into acting, Broadway, fashion, and entrepreneurship, proving she was far more than a reality TV personality. Even after enduring heartbreaking personal loss following the death of her husband, Greg Leakes, she continued rebuilding her career with remarkable resilience. Looking back today, Nini's story reflects the challenges of maintaining confidence while living under non-stop public observation. Cosmetic procedures became only one small chapter in a much larger journey defined by ambition, perseverance, and personal growth. Her experience reminds viewers that outward appearance may evolve over time, but genuine confidence comes from embracing change with honesty and refusing to allow public opinion to determine personal worth. Meagan Good. Meagan Good has spent more than 3 decades growing from a talented child actress into one of Hollywood's most respected performers. Born in Panorama City, California in 1981, she began appearing in commercials and television shows before earning widespread recognition through films, including Eve's Bayou Deliver Us, From Eva Stomp the Yard, Think Like a Man, and numerous television dramas. Throughout her career, she has been admired for her natural beauty, versatility, and enduring professionalism. Yet, like many actresses working in Hollywood, Good also experienced intense public attention focused on her appearance, often finding herself the subject of rumors whenever fans noticed even the smallest changes in her face or skin. One incident generated widespread discussion after Meagan developed visible skin discoloration following the use of a cosmetic product recommended by an unlicensed aesthetic provider. Rather than hiding the experience, she later explained that the reaction was caused by a skincare treatment, not plastic surgery. Her openness helped correct misinformation that had spread online, where many people had wrongly assumed she had undergone cosmetic procedures. The experience became an important reminder that even non-surgical beauty treatments can carry significant risks when performed without proper medical guidance. Good has since encouraged people to research practitioners carefully and avoid making decisions based solely on social media trends or unrealistic beauty expectations. Throughout her career, Meagan has consistently emphasized that confidence comes from self-acceptance rather than external perfection. She has balanced acting with producing philanthropy and public discussions about faith, resilience, and emotional well-being. Despite periods of intense public scrutiny, she has remained focused on meaningful projects instead of allowing rumors to define her career. Looking back today, Meagan Good's story is less about changing her appearance and more about learning valuable lessons through unexpected challenges. Her willingness to clarify the truth reminds audiences that not every visible change results from plastic surgery and that responsible skincare deserves just as much attention as cosmetic procedures. Ultimately, her journey demonstrates that authenticity, wisdom, and inner confidence remain far more lasting than any temporary beauty trend. Tamar Braxton. Tamar Braxton has spent much of her life in the spotlight, balancing extraordinary musical talent with the intense pressures of fame. Born in Severn, Maryland, in 1977, she first rose to prominence alongside her sisters as a member of the Braxtons before launching a successful solo career. Blessed with a powerful voice that effortlessly blended gospel, R&B, and soul, Tamar eventually earned Grammy nominations and chart success with albums including Love and War and Calling All Lovers. Television audiences also embraced her through Braxton Family Values, where millions watched both her triumphs and her personal struggles unfold in real time. Yet fame came with relentless scrutiny. Every public appearance invited criticism of her appearance, creating the kind of pressure that many women in entertainment quietly endure behind the scenes. Unlike many celebrities who avoid discussing cosmetic enhancements, Tamar has spoken openly about undergoing breast augmentation and other beauty-related procedures. She has consistently explained that these decisions were personal and made for herself rather than to satisfy public expectations. At the same time, Tamar has emphasized that surgery cannot solve emotional pain or create lasting happiness. Throughout the years, she has also been candid about her struggles with anxiety, depression, and overwhelming stress, reminding fans that emotional health deserves as much attention as physical appearance. Her willingness to discuss both cosmetic procedures and mental health has encouraged more honest conversations about the realities of celebrity life instead of promoting unrealistic standards of perfection. Beyond music and television, Tamar has reinvented herself as a host, entrepreneur, and advocate for mental health awareness. After surviving one of the darkest periods of her personal life, she has focused on healing family and personal growth while continuing to perform and connect with audiences. Looking back today, Tamar Braxton's story is not about cosmetic surgery alone, but about resilience in the face of constant judgment. Her journey reminds viewers that confidence cannot be purchased in an operating room. Instead, it grows through self-awareness, healing, and learning to value inner peace above public approval. That message continues inspiring countless women navigating similar pressures in their own lives. Blac Chyna Angela White. Angela White, widely known by her former stage name Blac Chyna, has experienced one of the most remarkable personal transformations in modern entertainment. Born in Washington, D.C. in 1988, she first became known as a model and entrepreneur before expanding into reality television, fashion, and business. As her popularity grew, her appearance became one of the most discussed topics on social media. Like many public figures, she embraced cosmetic enhancements early in her career, including breast augmentation, buttock augmentation, and facial fillers. For years, those procedures became part of her public image, reflecting the beauty trends dominating celebrity culture during the 2010s. However, behind the glamorous photographs, Angela gradually realized that constantly altering her appearance was no longer bringing her happiness or confidence. In 2023, she surprised millions by publicly documenting her decision to reverse many of those procedures. She shared videos of dissolving facial fillers, reducing the size of her breast implants, and removing silicone from her buttocks after learning about the potential long-term health risks. Rather than hiding the process, Angela explained every step, hoping other women would understand the importance of making informed decisions about cosmetic surgery. She admitted that she no longer recognized the person she had become and wanted to return to a healthier, more natural version of herself. Her honesty sparked widespread praise because she challenged an industry that often encourages increasingly dramatic physical changes without discussing the possible consequences. Angela also embraced significant personal changes beyond her appearance, including strengthening her faith, focusing on motherhood, and officially using her birth name once again. She described these choices as part of rebuilding her identity from the inside out. Today, her story represents something far greater than cosmetic surgery. It is a powerful reminder that beauty trends constantly change, but health, self-respect, and inner peace remain timeless. Angela White's journey demonstrates that true transformation begins not with altering the body, but with rediscovering personal purpose, authenticity, and the confidence to live according to one's own values rather than public expectations. Portia Williams. Portia Williams has built a successful career by combining confidence, charisma, and resilience while living much of her life before television cameras. Born in Atlanta, Georgia in 1981, she comes from a family deeply connected to the civil rights movement, as her grandfather, Hosea Williams, was one of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr.'s closest associates. Despite that remarkable legacy, Portia chose her own path, eventually becoming an entrepreneur, television personality, author, and philanthropist. She gained worldwide recognition after joining The Real Housewives of Atlanta, where her outspoken personality, humor, and emotional honesty quickly made her one of the franchise's most popular stars. Yet with that popularity came constant public commentary about her appearance, fashion, and body pressures that intensified with every season. Unlike many celebrities who refuse to acknowledge cosmetic procedures, Portia has openly discussed undergoing breast augmentation and has never treated the decision as a secret. She has consistently explained that the procedure was a personal choice rather than an attempt to satisfy critics or imitate anyone else. Throughout her years on reality television, she has also spoken about the importance of confidence, reminding viewers that surgery alone cannot create genuine self-esteem. Her transparency has helped normalize conversations about body autonomy while encouraging women to think carefully before making life-changing cosmetic decisions. Rather than pretending perfection exists, Portia has emphasized balance, health, and emotional well-being. Away from reality television, Portia has dedicated considerable energy to charitable work and social justice activism, becoming especially active during demonstrations following the death of George Floyd. Her willingness to use her public platform for meaningful causes revealed another side of her personality beyond entertainment. Looking back today, Portia Williams's journey is about far more than physical appearance. Cosmetic surgery represents only one chapter in a life defined by personal growth, motherhood, entrepreneurship, and community involvement. Her story reminds audiences that while outward beauty may attract attention, lasting influence comes from compassion, courage, and the willingness to grow through every stage of life with honesty and confidence. Drew Sidora has spent decades proving herself as a talented actress, singer, and performer while navigating the relentless pressures of Hollywood. Born in Chicago, Illinois in 1985, she began acting as a child and steadily built an impressive resume through television and film. Audiences remember her performances in That's So Raven, White Chicks the Game, and her portrayal of singer Tiana T-Boz Watkins in the VH1 biopic Crazy, Sexy, Cool, The TLC Story. Later, her role on The Real Housewives of Atlanta introduced viewers to another side of her life, including the challenges of balancing family, career, and public scrutiny. Like many women working in entertainment, Drew found herself facing constant discussions about her body, particularly after pregnancy and motherhood. Rather than hiding her experience, Drew openly revealed that she underwent a mommy makeover following the birth of her children. The procedures were intended to help restore changes caused by pregnancy, not to chase unrealistic beauty standards. Throughout her recovery, she shared both the physical and emotional aspects of the journey, emphasizing that cosmetic surgery should never be viewed as an easy solution or a substitute for self-confidence. By speaking honestly, Drew helped remove some of the stigma surrounding post-pregnancy body image while encouraging women to make thoughtful decisions based on their own needs instead of outside pressure. Her openness reflected a growing movement among celebrities choosing transparency over secrecy. Beyond discussions about appearance, Drew has continued expanding her acting career while embracing motherhood and entrepreneurship. She has frequently spoken about faith, resilience, and learning to prioritize personal happiness over public opinion. Looking back today, her story is not centered on cosmetic procedures, but on reclaiming confidence after major life changes. Drew Sidora's experience reminds audiences that every body tells a unique story, especially after motherhood. Her willingness to discuss both the benefits and realities of cosmetic surgery offers a balanced perspective rarely seen in celebrity culture, demonstrating that genuine beauty begins with self-acceptance rather than impossible perfection. Cynthia Bailey. Cynthia Bailey has enjoyed one of the longest and most respected careers in fashion and entertainment, proving that elegance and professionalism never go out of style. Born in Decatur, Alabama in 1967, she moved to New York City at a young age after winning a modeling competition, determined to pursue a career on the international runway. Her striking features quickly attracted major agencies, leading to campaigns for prestigious designers and appearances in leading fashion magazines around the world. Years later, she introduced herself to a new generation through The Real Housewives of Atlanta, where audiences admired her calm personality, business success, and graceful approach to life's challenges. Even as she grew older in the public eye, Cynthia continued facing the same beauty pressures experienced by many women in entertainment. Unlike celebrities who completely deny cosmetic enhancements, Cynthia has openly acknowledged using non-surgical aesthetic treatments such as Botox. She has explained that these procedures were intended to maintain a refreshed appearance rather than dramatically change her face. Throughout interviews, Bailey has repeatedly emphasized moderation, encouraging women to make cosmetic decisions responsibly and to seek qualified medical professionals whenever considering aesthetic treatments. She has also stressed that confidence comes from embracing every stage of life instead of fearing the natural aging process. Her balanced perspective has earned respect because she neither glorifies nor condemns cosmetic procedures, choosing honesty over unrealistic expectations. Outside the beauty conversation, Cynthia has continued building successful businesses, supporting charitable causes, and mentoring aspiring models through educational programs and television projects. Her longevity within both fashion and reality television demonstrates that disciplined professionalism and authenticity remain essential ingredients for lasting success. Looking back today, Cynthia Bailey's story is about much more than maintaining youthful looks. It reflects the importance of making informed personal choices while refusing to let society define beauty through impossible standards. Her journey encourages audiences to appreciate aging as a natural part of life and reminds viewers that confidence, kindness, and wisdom become even more beautiful with time. As we've seen today, behind every headline, every glamorous red carpet appearance, and every dramatic transformation is a real person facing enormous pressure. Some openly embraced cosmetic procedures. Others later reversed them, and many discovered that no surgery could ever replace self-worth or inner peace. Their stories remind us that beauty standards can change overnight, but confidence built on authenticity lasts a lifetime. Now, we'd love to hear from you. Which celebrity's transformation surprised you the most? And do you believe Hollywood places too much pressure on Black women to look forever young? Share your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe to Golden Black Legends, and turn on notifications so you never miss another powerful story celebrating Black icons and their remarkable journeys.